The one thing that you need to know about sanctuary cities is that they're not necessarily a legal designation or even a legislative one. They're given that label because of the perception that they are not enforcing federal immigration law. There are more than 200 cities or jurisdictions in the United States that are labeled sanctuary cities. They're called sanctuary cities because the mayors of these cities or leaders of these jurisdictions do not require local law enforcement to ask a person's immigration status when they're detained or they're arrested. It's not that these cities are using federal funds to protect the undocumented. Let me give you an example. Let's say an undocumented immigrant is pulled over for a traffic violation and they're detained or they're arrested. In a sanctuary city, that local police officer would not be required to ask the person's immigration status. And that person's immigration status wouldn't be filtered on then to the local ICE field office. This is deeply frustrating for conservatives who say, what's the harm in local law enforcement officials from asking just one more question of the person that they detain or they arrest? For the mayors and leaders of these jurisdictions, it is deeply harmful. They say if they require their local officers to ask immigration status, then less people would come forward who are undocumented if they're a victim of a crime or they see a crime. President Donald Trump has threatened to cut billions of dollars from these cities for what he says is a direct violation of federal immigration law.